For the day, we'll check on the Liberty Rural team very, very shortly. Season partner Peter Rundle back on board once again. Toolmark doing the scoreboard. Prices Fabrication and Steel, the man of the match award. Goal of the day will be CSBP Fertilisers. And mark of the day, Sports Power Narrogin. And tackle of the day, the All Good Refund Depot Wagin containers for change. With me in commentary this afternoon, Blake Davies. Blake, how are you? Not too much time to chat as the ball is aloft and up in the air and ruckmen go to it. Shanahan at ground level was really good for the Williams Cats. Straight onto the boot on the ball, sent it forward. Out there in front of a player there, and Foreman it was, who put on a good tackle forward of the right half forward flank. Umpire blew the whistle though. And we will have a ball up here early days in the first quarter, which, if we can dig up the paperwork very quickly, is brought to you by Wagin Panel and Paint. It's on the right half forward flank. Shanahan in everything very early. He's tackled, pulled to the ground. And Wagin Panel and Paint shop for all your insurance work and repairs, windscreen replacement, bull bar, tow bar supply, fitting. Call Bevan 98611 565. Play commences back in towards the centre of the ground. It's in the Williams Cats forward line. Once again, it's pretty desperate down there in defence for the Wagin Bulldogs, Blake.
Yeah, Kev, good to be here. Got a few nerves, but yeah, it should be a good game out here.
No, definitely should. Rucks go to it, and that was Rockley in the ruck for the Wagin Bulldogs. Hand pass over the top, round level, finessing over the ball was Foreman. He's bustled out of the way. Ground level once again, hand pass went out, went towards Stevie Smith, who works close on the boundary line. He's wrapped up in a good tackle by Schultz, I think it was, sorry. Give us a look. Continue that, Cooper Schultz, and we will have a ball up halfway between right half forward flank, deep right full forward pocket. Once again, ground level, charging out. Was a good little effort there from a player 25, which is Mummy. Goes with a long kick down towards the left centre wing, getting back and over the ball. The Williams Cats player, nice pick up at the front of the pack, and a good kick forward from John Lee. Nick Panizza in front, Sockers forward, and Cable was in best position to mark the ball on the right half back flank for the Williams Cats. Goes with a kick, hugs the boundary line. Smith over the back. Shanahan tries to run onto it, charging through. Big hip and shoulder clash there with Logan Lubke. And the ball's tied up on right centre wing for the Williams Cats, right in front of the commentary box. Here early doors in the first term. It was one down by Rockley. Ground level, Shanahan, a bit of a ball magnet early. Also Steve Smith working very hard. Back to Simon Panizza. Bit of a fumble. Now he's tapped up. He's got an eternity to get rid of it. Ball was smothered off Petrel's boot. That was by Cooper Schultz, who was done brilliantly. Steve Smith, well, he's cannon into. Play on's the call from the umpire. He didn't have a very good vision of it. It comes over the top, taken by Watt. He's crashed into the ground, held without the ball, says the umpire. And Braden Watt comes up with the free kick for the Wagin Bulldogs, Blake.
Oh, great start here, Kev. Really enjoying it.
Yeah, pretty physical, pretty fast. Beautiful conditions for football as well. Sunshiny day. Kick goes long. Bronson Harry in front. It was a strong lead, a good mark on his chest. He goes back. He drives the long kick. Coming out was Kirk in front. Fisted away by Panizza was good. Goes to Cable, mopped up well. Sweeping hand pass forward, sets up Simon Panizza. One way then the other. He turns, runs his full measure. Jarrett Medlin almost dug it up. It's down at ground level. Bulldogs try to tie it up. Cooper Schultz through the pack. Good work. He's got a change of hair colour by the looks of it. He goes wide to Flay. Tommy Flay, through half back, wants to switch play. Goes wide, out to Mummy, is it? He goes with the kick for the Wagin Bulldogs. Goes long far side, kick forward, might have been from Menangola, goes to right half forward flank. Mark's been taken, Wagin Bulldogs. Just can't spot him. Goes with that long kick forward. A good fist away front of the pack, roving down there. Bulldog tackled, pulled to the ground, holding the ball, says the umpire. And the kick out of defence was a good one by the Williams Cats. He goes forward, ground level once again, hand pass over the top. Foreman is the recipient of that. He wheels around, he gets the kick away, Flay's there, Medlin reads the ball beautifully. On the bounce, he goes back to Coucher, that was Michael. Long kick to the forward line, Michael Coucher, goal on the board for the Williams Cats. That's the first one on the Toolmart scoreboard. Williams Cats go to 1 goal. Wagin Bulldogs yet to score. They just bullet the ball forward, Blake.
The Williams Cats have started really well here, Kev. I think, yeah, a lot of end-to-end play and Wagin just looking a bit tired. You know, it's that first game of the season, but yeah, it's a real close one to start here.
Okay, a couple of players out there. I didn't spot their numbers. We've got a number 8 out there for the Williams Cats, so we might have to try and dig that one up. It's not written down into my book. No, it is actually. Sorry, not looking right. Jared Morton. Okay, so he looks like he's working in defence for the Williams Cats, number 8, Jared Morton. That was a nice kick on goal by Michael Coucher. As the ball goes back to the centre of the ground, Rockley in the ruck opposed to Petchell. Petchell did really well. Fired the hand pass back doors to Shanahan. Had the ball smothered though. Great work. As a ground level, hand pass comes out, sets up Cooper Schultz. He goes with a quick kick on his boot, sends it forward. Cable was in front. And he takes the mark low to the ground in defence. Cable or Cabble, one way or the other, he has the ball. Goes with a short kick forward, it was good, it was safe enough. Mark taken by number 9, which I haven't got a name for, Blake. We have to do a little bit of work at half time. So Morton, he delivers the ball to the centre of the ground and a free kick is going to come up there. Looks like it could be Logie, not sure. Pop the little hand pass out and the kick goes long to the forward line in front and a strong mark taken for the Williams Cats by our man. It's right just inside the 50-metre arc. Is it Petchell? I'm not sure. No? Number 15, is it, by the looks? Nick Fry for the Williams Cats. It was a nice capture as well. Perhaps a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Comes in with a long kick on goal, just quite hasn't got the legs and went to the right, one behind only. Tilmart scoreboard, 1 goal, 1 to the Williams Cats, leading the Wagin Bulldogs yet to score. Well, bit of a evenly matched game so far, but the Williams Cats managed to get a goal on the board and a point as well. So the kick comes in, Fry was in front, off hands, goes over the boundary line. Steve Smith was there, but the ball will be thrown in right half forward flank for the Williams Cats. Bulldogs defence, Blake, under a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, they are. They just need to slow down a bit and yeah, take their time and look for a few options down the line.
Okay, ball to be thrown in once again. In front, Rocky will knock the ball forward, back over the boundary line once again. And Luke Rockley is his name. Pretty big fella too. I saw him in the change rooms, Blake. And
yeah, he's come along from, he's done a bit of time at South Amount of Colts. He's, yeah, big fella.
Okay, yep. Down and Shanahan read it beautifully. Sweeping hand pass. Goes back doors to Logie. Quickly on his boot. A banana kick forward. How's the bounce? Gee, it went through the pack. Thought it was going to go through for a goal. 1 behind only. Tilmart scoreboard. 1 goal, 2 to the Williams Cats. Wagin Bulldogs yet to score. Well, they're having a bit of trouble, the Bulldogs, getting the ball into the forward line, Blake.
Nah, they just, yeah, got to open their eyes up a little bit here and slow it down and get the ball into their good ball handlers.
Okay, well, the ball to be kicked out of full back. And it goes long and wide with the kick in front. Almost the mark. Was it Harry a long way down the ground? It's just outside the defensive 50-metre arc and the umpire's blowing the whistle. And we will have a ball up. First quarter brought to you by Wagin Panel and Paint. Of course, great business in Wagin for all your repairs, all your vehicles. Rockley was a big thump. He's knocked it about 50 metres as well. Cleared all and sundry. Hand pass came back into Morton. Deft hand pass over the top. Ground level, chain of hand passes goes wide. Coucher was wrapped up in a tackle. Ground level picked up by the big fella Rockley. Laid the hand pass off. Over the top. Quick chain of hand passes was good. It ends up with Robinson. Robinson drives the ball. Well, big fly from behind. Good fist in front. And I think we're going to have the free kick to the Williams Cats. And out of defence, played on very quickly. Went forward to Panizza. He couldn't quite mark the ball. Went after it like a man possessed. And a quick little hand pass from Coucher. Michael Coucher sent the ball forward. Medlin almost couldn't quite take the mark. Down ground level, it was scooped up. Simon Panizza's there. Very dangerous as it is. He scoops it up. No, dispossessed. Hand pass from Coucher forward again. Quick kick came in. Tumbles towards the corridor. Flay took on all comers, got the hand pass out. Oh, it's pretty tough going in there. It's just outside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Williams Cats. And the umpire blows the whistle. We'll have a ball up. Pretty ferocious, Blake.
It's quick and it's messy, Kev. It's, very congested.
Okay, Rucks go to it. Rockley over the top, been quite dominant, knocking on. Mummy runs onto the ball for the Bulldogs. Kick forward was excellent. Bronson Harry in front, reached up, took a nice mark as well. Sports Power Narrage and contender for the mark of the day. Big Bronson Harry, he is a target to kick to. He goes long. Kirk was in front. Great body work. Nick Panizza, and that is also a terrific mark, Blake. Write it down as a contender for the Sports Power Narragin mark of the day. Goes forward. Morton marks the ball. Little toe poke forward in space. Was it at ground level? Once again, that player in 15, that was Fry. Turns, he gets the kick away. In front was Coucher. Shanahan's in everything. Swings a hand pass forward. It was fisted away by Watt. Fry was there as well. It's knocked to ground level. Nice pick up, escaping out of there, and a good little hand pass was Nicholas McMahon. Under a bit of pressure, crashing into the ground there, I think, was Cade Prowse. And we'll have a ball up right on the edge of the centre square, favouring the Williams Cats. Rucks go to it. Schultz was there, couldn't get his hands on the ball. Mummy, quick hands pass. Over the top was good. Shanahan again. Could have been interfered with, he was. Umpire says free kick play on. Riley Ford emerges out of the pack. He drives a long kick forward. Tommy Flay was in front, backed himself and took a good mark. I've got number 16 up there, deep and full forward for the Williams Cats. Have not got a name for him. We'll try and find that out. But in defence, Jamo Davidson for the Bulldogs. He's been called, asked to play on. The kick was good. He went forward. Mark's been taken by Bronson Harry. Left foot, Flay made himself available in the centre. Hit the ground running, then big Tom Flay. Drive the long kick right in front of Josh Kirk. Took possession of it. Wheels around, goes back doors with the kick and found his man in McMahon. McMahon with the ball, tries to put it to the corridor. Gartler was there, Tommy Flay. Through came Williams' defender. Big feet on the ball was Cavill. Great work in the Williams defensive area. Out it goes from Josh Coucher. He got the long kick out, has been chopped off. The kick goes back in for the Wagin Bulldogs way, and the mark has been taken for the Wagin Bulldogs by John Lee. Okay, must be number 9. Well, he gets on with the job. He drives a long kick in. He's hit the post. You wouldn't believe it. 1 behind only. Tilmart scoreboard. 1 goal 2 to the Williams Cats. 1 behind to the Wagin Bulldogs here in the first quarter. Brought to you by Wagin Panel and Paint. Your shop for all insurance work and repairs, windscreen replacement, bull bars, you name it. Get down and see the guys down there. Great work as it's been kicked in, and Rockley was there. Used his body well on that player, number 16. I'll have to call him Jay Bloggs until we get a name for him, but he's into the ruck, Blake. He was resting at full forward.
Yeah, it's a good battle here in the ruck. Rockley started well.
Yeah, certainly been influential. He's a strapping lad. He's worked his way to the front, got a shove in the back, and he's going to come up with the free kick. He's just shy of left half forward flank for the Wagin Bulldogs. Can they get something going up here in their forward line? Okay, hand pass. He laid it off to Cooper Schultz with the dyed blonde hair. The kick goes wide. Was Robinson there? Bad bounce. Riley Ford was there. Oh, good tackle. That's holding the ball. Free kick goes Wagin's way to Gartlett, I think it is. For the Wagin Bulldogs, Blake.
Yep, Sean, great forward pressure there, Kev. That's what he's there for.
Okay, well, a goal-scoring opportunity here for the Wagin Bulldogs. They've struggled a little bit going forward early, and now an opportunity to get on the scoreboard, on the goal line. In he comes. The kick is long and strong and good. Goal on the board for the Wagin Bulldogs on the Tilmart scoreboard. 1 goal 2 to the Williams Cats. 1 goal 1 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 1 point ball game. And that was a nice bit of work by the Wagin Bulldogs, and certainly the big fellow in the ruck, Rockley. Blake, it looks like he's going to be a real asset for the Wagin Bulldogs.
Yeah, Kev, if he can stay fit, he'll be huge for Wagin, because they don't have much height out there, as you can see today. Just himself and Bronson Harry, really. But yeah, Wagin starting to come into the game in the last 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, here in the first term on what is described as a beautiful afternoon for football. Round 1, season in 2025, Upper Grade Southern Football, Liberty Rural match of the day. Rucks go to it. Once again, Rockley won it down, and a free kick's been picked out. It is going to go the way of Foreman, I think, for the Williams Cats. He wheels. He drives a long kick. Getting back was Flay. Coming out and charging out was Brown. Knocked the ball forward. Did well. Went hard. Nice pick up by Cooper Schultz. He's run out of terra firma. And we'll have a throw in just forward of right half forward flank for the Williams Cats here in the first term. Brought to you by Wagin, Panel and Paint. Boys do a great job down there. Especially if you bang your car up a little bit, Blake. And the Rucks go to it. Knocked to the front of the pack. Simon Panizza, he was met pretty hard. Got the hand pass out. Was good. That was to Charlie Coucher. He went through the pack. Put it into the corridor with an intelligent kick. It was knocked away deep in defence by the Bulldogs. Great little bit of work. Picked up by Mummy. Goes out to Watt. Watt with a little kick forward. Was good. Went looking for at ground level. It was a quick hand pass. It might have been from Mummy. And it's gone forward. Umpire's blowing the whistle, and we will have a ball up. It's between centre and right centre wing for the Wagin Bulldogs. Almost. Comes to ground level. Lee was there. Bustled out of the way. Ground level, it was bundled forward. Nice hip and shoulder. Through comes Simon Panizza at ground level once again. Lee was trying to get his boot into the ball. It's tied up, and the umpire blows the whistle again. 1 point, the margin in favour of the Williams Cats here in the first term. Pack forms. Over the top, taken by Lee. Put on his boot. Gartlett quickly onto it. Can't do anything with it though. It's picked up by Charlie Coucher. On his boot swiftly, went forward. Prowse was there, couldn't quite mark the ball. Trying to work his way through heavy traffic was Lubke. Pack forms. It's only 40 metres from the Williams Cats goal. It's tied up. That's great defensive work by the Wagin Bulldogs. Blake, they're certainly trying to lock that ball in.
Certainly are, Kev. It's some hard, tough footy out there in the first 10 minutes of this game.
Good, mate.
Okay, Rucks set themselves. Rockley wins it down forward. Smith was there, ground level, dispossessed, but he got a hand pass out. It went to Simon Panizza. On his boot, it was a wild kick. It's gone out of bounds on the full. Free kick will go the way of the Wagin Bulldogs to Sam Brown, the fullback. He's playing fullback today, I think, Blake.
Yep, he is.
Big Sam Brown.
No wings or anything like that.
Good recruit.
Yeah, big, strong, strapping-looking lad. In he comes. Medlin jumps up, tries to block the ball on the kick. Kick goes long. There was a big fly by 16, which I've got to call Joe Bloggs. Ground level. In there was a good bit of work by the Bulldogs. Kick went out. Schultz for the Bulldogs. Sorry, no, for the Williams Cats. Got it out his pen. Mummy holding the ball, says the umpire. And coming up with it is Lewis Schultz for the Williams Cats. Hand pass off to Noah Logie. Logie drives a long kick, Flay from the side. Good hands. And a nice capture for the Wagin Bulldogs. He wants to switch play. He goes out wide. The kick was good out there. Taking on all comers. Our man, I couldn't spot him. He goes forward with a kick to Menengola. Menengola. Good kick to Garland in the centre of the ground. The Bulldogs slowly building some momentum here. The kick goes wide. Mark's been taken out there for the Bulldogs. Kick went forward once again. And a good capture. Taken down there by Finlayson. Logan Finlayson got the kick forward. It's gone through just outside the attacking 50-metre arc. Williams Cats in defence doing well. Play on's the call. Picked up by Robinson. Tries to get the hand pass out to Finlayson. Did well. Goes back to Gartlett. Back to Finlayson. Hand pass over the top. They're messing around with it. They're under a bit of pressure. This defensive unit's doing well for the Williams Cats. Ball's being bullocked outdoors. Running onto it. Kick forward. And play on's the call. Finlayson twisting and turning. Goes back with the kick. Menengola was it? Not sure. Big kick over the top. Gee. Went through for one behind. Thought it was going to roll through for a goal. Toolmart scoreboard. 1 goal. 2 apiece here in the first term on the big clash, the Liberty Rural match of the day. Okay, so Morton drives the ball long out of defence. It was good, looking for his target. Was it Fetchwell? Went to ground level. No, it wasn't. Comes back doors. Flay stood his ground. Got the hand pass out. Was good. Goes to Gibson. Gibson hit late, and a free kick will go the way of the Wagin Bulldogs. I think to a player, is it Robinson? It is. He wants to get on with the job very quickly. Puts it up in the air. Takes an eternity. Oh, found its mark, and now he's got 50 metres. Nick, I think out of frustration, just come in a little bit late. A bit of a bulldoze into the back, and he's charging forward. And our man there has kicked a goal, and that is...
It's a bit clumsy, probably just leave it anyway.
Number 9, Johnny Lee. Okay, and Blake, can you jot down those goal scorers as well, mate? So John Lee, and that was good work by the Wagin Bulldogs. A little bit of frustration in defence by the Williams Cats as the ball works its way back to the middle, and we've got on the Toolmart scoreboard 2 goals, 2 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 1 goal, 2 to the Williams Cats. A margin of 6 points in favour of the Wagin Bulldogs, who started out a little bit slow, Blake, but as the quarter's gone on, they've done well to get back in and actually hit the front.
Yeah, starting to play a bit better footy here, hitting targets and lowering their eyes inside 50.
Okay, Petrel was in the ruck. Rockley won it down. It's pretty tough in there. Nice pick up by McMahon. Put on his boots, sent it forward. Good mark out front by Davidson. Jamo Davidson, how's the kick? Didn't quite find his target. Bronson Harry was a nice pick up, but he was shirt fronted by a Logie. It's shovelled out wide. Picked up out there wide by Seeds it was. He's fighting with the ball. Schultz has tackled, holding the ball. And that is a big contender, and write it down for the All Good Refund Depot wage and tackle of the day to Bronson Harry. And he spears the kick in, but it's a little bit off. And dropping through, Mark was taken there by Morton. Morton in defence. His little kick forward to Simon Panizza was good. He's still inside his defensive 50-metre arc though. Simon Panizza with the ball. Goes for the kick forward. Riley Ford on the end of it. Hits the ground running. Delivers the kick forward. It was good. Too hot to handle though. Went to ground level. Centre of the ground. We've got a bit of a ding-dong go between both teams. No clear winner. Umpire lets it go. He's going to blow his whistle now. And we will have a ball up between the centre circle and left centre wing for the Williams Cats. Robinson to go in the ruck, opposed to Jonty Petrel. Emerging, Bulldogs chopped off there. Oh, great work, Simon Panizza. Went through the pack, laid it onto Shanahan. Drives along, Medlin behind. Couldn't quite catch it. Not forward. Pick up by Foreman. A good pick up. He's got a man loose in Medlin. How's the kick? Not very good. How's the bounce? Pretty good. Just couldn't quite keep it in. It's hit the behind post, or it declared one behind. On the Toolmart scoreboard, 2 goals, 2. Wagin Bulldogs, 1 goal, 3 to the Williams Cats here in the first term. Out of defence, was it Brown? Got the kick forward, was good, driving it long, and on the end of it was Watt, and Braden Watt marks it on left half-back flank for the Wagin Bulldogs. His kick was down low to Jamo Davison, couldn't quite dig it up for him. A quick hand pass over the top to Steve Smith. He turns, fires away into the forward line. Medlin one-on-one with Brown. Knocked to the front of the pack. Brown goes in hard, desperate after the ball. Was great work. Hand pass came out. It ends up with a player in Nick Menangola. He went wide. There's some cat numbers out there as well. It's tied up right on the 50-metre arc. Play on's the call from the umpire. Now he blows his whistle. And we will have a ball up. It's first term brought to you by Wagin Panel and Paint. Petrel in the ruck. Went to ground level. It's a bit scrappy. Goes out wide. No clear knockout. I think it's Davidson perhaps wrapped up, or Robinson wrapped up in that tackle. And we're going to do it all again. Just outside the 50-metre arc for the Williams Cats. Or about right on the line. No clear knockout. Petrel tried to bullock his way through the pack. Play on's the call. Once again, it's tied up in there. Shanahan involved for the Williams Cats. And we'll do it all again. We'll have moved it about 3 metres forward. It's now inside the attacking 50-metre arc. Over the top was not Foreman. Couldn't quite take it with him. I think it was Foreman. Went to ground level once again. Pack forms. It's pretty scrambly. Picked up by Mummy. Got his little hand pass out. Trying to follow through. Good stuff in there as the players go for it. And number 19, Tom Keatley, involved for the Wagin Bulldogs, as the siren indeed does sound to finish the first term. And we do see the Wagin Bulldogs 2 goals, 2-14, leading the Williams Cats 1 goal, 3-9. A 5-point ball game in favour of the Wagin Bulldogs. With me in commentary this afternoon, Blake Davies. And Blake, thanks for joining Big K Football. Certainly appreciate having you on board today. And the first term, after a bit of a slow start, the Bulldogs had a very good last 10 minutes of that first term.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Kev. The Bulldogs, the first 5-6 minutes was pretty hot in the kitchen, but the last sort of 10 minutes, it's been a very good arm wrestle, I think. And Wagin, if they can get the major ball players into the game, I reckon they'll go a long way to winning the game, Kev.
Okay, good stuff. And you've got some goal scorers recorded there for us, Blake.
For the Wagin Bulldogs, we've got Johnny Lee with 1 and Sean Garlett with 1. And I didn't happen to catch who got Williams' first goal, Kev.
Well, we might have to dig that up. We've got an odd player or two out there we haven't got a name for. Michael Coucher it was too. For that. That was good. Blake, just spotting some of your better players in that term.
I thought Wagin's backline was under pressure, and they've got a really, really good backline out there, especially with Brown and Flay holding down the fort down there, and Mummy through the middle, Menangola, and the big ruckman Rockley. He was on top early.
Okay, good stuff. And what about for the Wagin Bulldogs? I noted Shanahan getting a lot of possessions early.
Yeah, he was good. Morton down back was good. Nick Panizza doing a great job, and Joshy Kirk at full back too.
Okay, well that's the first term. It was brought to you by Wagin Panel and Paint for all your insurance work and repairs, windscreen replacement, bull bar, tow bar, supply and fitting. Give Bevan a call on 98611565. Thanks very much for your sponsorship, Wagin Panel and Paint. On the Toolmart scoreboard, 2 goals, 2 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 1 goal, 3 to the Williams Cats. Blake, in earlier games, the Bulldogs had a good win in the reserves.
Yeah, very good win.
I think it was about a couple of goals in the end. I didn't get an exact score on it.
It was one of the better B-grade games I've watched. It was, end-to-end, tough. We had a fair few out. We had 6 or 7 Colts step up, and I tell you, if we didn't have them, we might have been in trouble, because their run today was very good. Very good.
Okay, that's excellent. And I think the Colts themselves, and indeed the D-grade, have all had a win today. Here as well.
Had 2 good wins in the juniors.
Okay, Matera Oval, home of the Wagin Bulldogs, and certainly a good first quarter for both teams here at the moment, a 5-point margin in favour of the Wagin Bulldogs. It is the Liberty Rural match of the day, and of course, just quickly wanted to mention some of our sponsors. Peter Rundle, MLA, great to have Peter back on board once again, and great to see him re-elected as well. He's doing a fantastic job. You can catch up with Peter or give him a call on the Narrogin office on 988 11225. A bit later on, Price's Fabrication and Steel doing the Man of the Match Award, and they're building sheds all over the Great Southern region. Goal of the day, CSBP Fertilisers. Contact your local outlets and get a fantastic deal on CSBP Fertilisers. Quality that really counts. Mark of the day, Sports Power, Narrogin, Lindsay and Katrina George. For the sporting needs. And the tackle of the day, the All Good Refund Depot Wage and Containers for Change. Cash in your pocket today, regional pickups in your area. Use the C4C app to book and collect a service, or give them a call on 0439 956175. We're going to take a quick break, come back very, very shortly with the second term of the big clash between the Wagin Bulldogs and the Williams Cats. 14:22 Radio Great Southern, while Norm is of course over in Barossa Valley sipping wine at Wolf Glass and putting his feet up and enjoying a well-deserved break, him and Cheryl. Fantastic stuff. Here in the second term to come up, Salty Creek Electrical, specialising in all residential and commercial requirements. Call Brett 0400367310. Salty Creek Electrical. And certainly doing a great job as the siren sounds to commence the second term. Rucks go to it. Rockley almost won it down. McMahon was good for the Bulldogs, got the kick away. Out of the middle, the kick goes long, Wagin Bulldogs' way. Kirk worked his way to the front. It was fisted down, and a kick out of the pack by Cabell. Did well, went wide. Underneath it was Stevie Smith in defence for the Williams Cats. He goes with the kick, hugs the boundary. Petrel was there, but chipping in was fisted away. It's over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in just shy of left half forward flank for the Wagin Bulldogs on the far side of the oval. Bulldogs in front here by 5 points, 2-2, leading the Williams Cats 1-3. Ball was thrown in, picked up by Shanahan. Delivers the long kick into the forward line. It's fisted away to the front of the pack. In there, working really hard was Prowse. He's over the top of the ball. It's about 70 metres from the Williams Cats goal. We're going to have a ball up. And umpire's doing a pretty good job so far. Rucks go to it. Petrel did win it down. Out of the pack. Good physical tackling going on. Bit of a push in the back, said the umpire though. And a free kick will go either way of the Williams Cats to Petrel, I think it is, for Williams. So he's going to kick from outside of 50. Puts it long into the corridor. Medlin in front was Brown, missed the mark, went to the back of the pack. Pack forms. It's only metres away from the Williams Cats goal face. Umpire blew the whistle again, and we'll have a ball up here in the second term. Rucks to set themselves. Ground level taken by Flay under pressure. Bit of a backward spiral, went forward, was good. Front of the pack, taken there by Rockley. He's not too happy about getting pushed around either. Not keeping his eye on the ball, that's for sure. Boys have a bit of a wrestle, and there was Jamo Davidson, and he's going to get pinged. Not sure exactly what it was for, but umpire deemed he was either in possession or Shanahan. He's going to come up with a free kick, and big Luke Rockley certainly give him a bit of a shake-up there, Blake.
He wasn't happy.
No, kick went forward, getting back, and a good safe mark was taken down there by our man in Michael Seeds. Seeds with the kick. Normally a very good kick he is too. He goes wide. Back pocket. Kick from the Bulldogs goes forward. Couldn't quite find his man. It's not to the front of the pack, and umpire's picked out a free kick. Going to go the Wagin's way.
Hot on the holding the ball, Kev.
Yeah. And Tommy Flay's come up with it. Nice kick forward, was good.
No.
I think he's found Keatley, is it? Left half back flank for the Bulldogs, far side. Good little deft kick forward. On the end of that, I think it's Watt, is it? Watt with the ball. Get the binoculars out of a closer look. Far side of the ground, long kick. Ball Harry almost took the grab, went to ground level. Whistle's blowing. And a free kick, I believe. Free kick, wasn't the mark paid. So Bronson Harry, centre half forward, squares it off. Good kick as he went forward. It was well weighted, and McMahon's on the end of it. 55 metres out from goal. He'll have to kick from 60. He's called to play on. Forced now. It's a high kick as it goes forward, and coming through was Nick Panizza with the easiest of marks. Morton did really well there too. Made sure his man was out of the way. The kick went forward, ground level, picked up by Logie. Turns, kick away, and a good kick it was. He found Simon Panizza low down. He's still in his defensive 50-metre arc. Panizza with the ball, squares it off to the centre of the ground, tumbling. Foreman was there. Got his hands on the ball now, but it's tied up. Bulldogs trying to lock it down. They do. Umpire blows the whistle. We'll have a ball up between the centre and left centre wing for the Wagin Bulldogs. Far side of the oval. Rockley won it down. It was a beautiful knock too. Little hand pass out. Great work by the Williams Cats though, and Simon Panizza. It was a really good tackle and a contender for the All Good Refund Depot Wagin tackle of the day. Write it down, Blake. Simon Panizza. And he is a great tackler, as we know. Always going for the hard ball get. In he goes with the kick, dropping down. Mark's been taken by our man there in... I lost him again. Morton. Knew it was. The kick forward was good. Mark's been taken, was it by Coucher? Went forward. Big fly by Menangola, knocked forward. Ground level over the ball was Davidson. He's wrapped up in a good strong tackle by Foreman. And the umpire blows the whistle. We'll have a ball up. And it's just inside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Williams Cats. It did well to get it up there. Ground level. Bursting out. Taking out wide. The mark was good. And Seeds gets the kick away. Normally a very good kick he is. He found Garlett. Garlett over the top. Running down was Watt. Braden Watt goes with his kick forward. Beautiful kick. He's found his target in Bronson Harry, who was in front. He's on the left foot, puts it up towards Kirk, but coming out was Nick Panizza. Just a bit of a misguided kick. Favoured Panizza. He took the strong mark. Goes with the kick. It was good. As he finds Gangini. No, it's not Luca Gangini. Number 2. Haven't got written down here as well. So the kick goes forward. Tackle or dispossess. That's going to be holding the ball to Brady Hill. And the free kick will go the way of the Wagin Bulldogs to Gemmo Davidson. A good tackle. A contender for the all-good refund depot Wagin. Tackle of the day. He wants to play on with a hand pass forward to Mummy. The little kick forward was good. Couldn't quite find his target though then McMahon. And he's going to get pinged here. And number 2 coming up with a free kick for the Williams Cats. I haven't got number 2 written down. I've got number 2 where Luca Gangini was. So 16. Joe Bloggs for Williams Cats has marked the ball. He's on left centre wing. He punches along, Medlin behind, used his body well, holds him up. Bounce was good, comes to him, goes out towards Michael Coucher. It's a really well-weighted kick. He went forward. Didn't quite find his target though. Williams with a chance here. Bulldogs need to be desperate. They are. Prowse did really well. Got the hand pass back to his teammate. They go wide. The kick out was good. And Watt was on the end of it for the Wagin Bulldogs. Called to play on. Sweeps the hand pass forward to Finlayson. Goes inboard to Flay. Over the top. Good running game. Goes towards the centre of the ground. Hand pass from Seeds was good. Bulldogs still alive. McMahon gets his kick away and finds the target in Robinson. He turns. He sees Schultz, went for him, couldn't mark the ball. Ground level, number 2 for the Williams Cats did really well. Banging it up, Morton. Nice pick up in defence and his kick was very good. I think he's found petrol. He's towards centre half back. He lays it out wide with a kick. Shanahan was on the end of it, or was it Panizza? I think it's Shanahan. He goes inboard with a kick. Good kick in front of Foreman. He's got a panic in front of him as well. He runs on, checks the kick. Goes long, great work by the Bulldogs. A good mark down there as well, and that is a contender for the Wagin, for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Kick went forward. Rockley couldn't quite complete the mark. He's just pushed it out of the way. It's live at ground level, left centre wing for the Cats. Schultz was in there as for the Williams Cats. He's picked up and tackled by Rockley, and we will have a ball up. So down there, it might have been George Gibson in defence with that tackle. Blake just couldn't spot him.
Yep, George.
But it was a great effort, a great mark, I should say, is what it was. Right, kick went forward, Seeds down low, and that's a really good effort as well. Michael Seeds gets the kick forward. Bronson Harry, desperate in front. He made the effort. He got the mark as well. He's a right half forward. He's a left footer. He puts it high, long to the corridor. Kirk worked his way to the front and marked the ball on his chest for the Wagin Bulldogs. Heel kick from some 35 metres out from goal, and that was a nice bit of work, Blake Davies.
It was well worked by Wagin there. The play before, Kev, I thought they had a couple too many handballs. At this time, Harry got the ball in the boot, and Kirk's lined up for goal.
Normally a very good kick on goal, Josh Kirk, and he comes. Paces in. Kick, well, I'll tell you what, you boom him up and they let you down. He's sprayed it to the right, Tilmark scoreboard. 2 goals, 3 for the Wagin Bulldogs, leading the Williams Cats 1 goal, 3 here in the second term. Brought to you by Salty Creek Electrical. As the kick came in, I was looking down, Blake, what happened?
Liam Robinson has snuck in there and got it.
Okay, well, a bad kick out of full-back has set up Liam Robinson for a goal-scoring opportunity. Just quickly talking on Salty Creek Electrical, specialising in all residential and commercial requirements. Give Brett a call, 0400 367 310. Salty Creek Electrical. Liam Robinson. In he comes. Off his boot. Beautiful kick. Right through the eye diddle diddle. Toolmart scoreboard, 3 goals, 3 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 1 goal, 3 to the Williams Cats. And the Bulldogs boxing on in here in the second quarter, Blake.
They really are. They're winning the contested ball. Big Rockley's winning out of the ruck. And yeah, Robinson just kept his eye on the ball the whole time there and snuck in front of Panizza and accepted the kick out from full back and beautiful goal.
Yes, great bit of work by the Wagin Bulldogs here, maintaining a bit of constant pressure on the Williams Cats and doing well. Good game of football. Beautiful afternoon of football. The Liberty Rural match of the day. The Bulldogs and the Cats here at Wagin Matura Oval. It's not the ground level and Empire Blues whistle are going to go again. Or is there a free kick to McMahon? There is. McMahon for the Bulldogs. Heard the call. He drove it long over the top of the back. Robinson, little hand pass out to Schultz. That was Cooper Schultz. Goes out in front of Seeds. Took a little bit of time to turn, did Michael Seeds. The ball's gone out of bounds. Logie was there for the Williams Cats. We'll have a throw in. It's around towards right full forward pocket area for the Wagin Bulldogs, who are pressing once again here in the second term. Just waiting for the ball to be retrieved and thrown in. The Rucks set themselves, no clear knock from anywhere. McMahon tried to force his way through. Coming through was Mummy. Quick hands back doors at Cooper Schultz. Didn't take the ball with him though. Swung it over the top. In there working hard, Williams Cats have got some numbers around the ball.
Oh,
and
that was a bit brutal.
Yeah, it was a bit of a holding the ball decision. Joe Bloggs comes up with the free kick for the Williams Cats. Joe Bloggs, until we get a name for him, Blake. That's your admission at half time. Okay, he goes with the long, raking kick back of the pack. Read beautifully by Tommy Flay. Normally a really good kick. He goes inboard, made Menengola stretch for it. Nick Menengola for the Bulldogs. Just steadies. Little kick forward was good. Found Seeds. Michael Seeds. Probably not too much pre-season training by the looks. His kick forward to Tommy Flay was good. Made the little hand pass off back to McMahon. Was it a Menengola? Went with the kick forward. Joe Bloggs runs on it. Hand pass over the top. Goes there to Nick Fry. Nick Fry for the Cats goes forward. But Seeds, he's a bit of a ball magnet. Put a bit on him and now he's coming up. That kick is a dangerous one, but he found his target. It was a really good mark to Georgie Gibson. And George Gibson, the centre of the ground. Plenty of Cats numbers in defence though. Bulldogs just trying to work around the outer edges. Flay drills the kick long. Mark's been taken there by the Bulldogs. Not sure if it was McMahon or not. Tried to square it up, but the mark has been taken there by Fry. Fry for the Williams Cats. A bit of stop-start football. She's slowed right down here at the second quarter. Fry with the kick. It goes long, getting held onto out there, I thought, was Panizza, and he wheels around. Simon Panizza drives the ball long, getting back because Jared Medlin did well, almost knocked it to his advantage. Coming across, under all sorts of pressure was Brown, missed it, went for the kick. Medlin went after the ball, shoveled it back out. Now it's piled on again, back into the pack situation. It's only a matter of 10 metres out, 15 metres out from the Williams Cats goal, and we will have a ball up. Rucks set themselves. Petchel was there. Gibson did really well. Out to Cooper Schultz. A high kick under pressure. He sent it forward. In front was a big man, Rockley, roving at ground level. Was a beautiful bit of play, and a nice kick in went to the Williams Cats player, but it's now broken up. Charging out was Prowse. No, that was Mummy. Great bit of work. Went towards right centre wing. Good tackle, good pressure coming through Bronson Harry, and the ball was going to be thrown in. So number 2 for the Williams Cats, number 16 for the Williams Cats. We've just got to chase some names up. And the ball has been thrown in, just in front of the Wagin dugout. Just forward of left centre wing for the Williams Cats. Rockley, big knock of the ball too. Went through quite a few, taken by Cavill, I think it was. Quickly on his boot, sent the ball forward. Good fist away down there. Great bit of work by Fry. After Menengola looked like he was going to wrap it up. A throw in on the left half forward flank now for the Cats. It's 3 goals 3 Wagin Bulldogs, 1 goal 3 Williams Cats here in the second term. And that's brought to you by Salty Creek Electrical in downtown Wagin. Ball was thrown in. No one really took it all wrapped up. It was number 16, tackled to the ground. Umpire says, give it to me, boys. We'll have a ball up once again. It's just right on that, well, it's just inside the 50-metre arc by the looks. Again, hard work in a packed situation. It was shovelled out on the boot. The ball went forward. Oh, Mummy got a good hit and shoulder from Smith, ground level. Seeds was quick. Knocks it on with a big fist forward. How's the bounce? Not favouring anyone. A hand pass over the top, bursting through. Great bit of work for the Williams Cats. Sees the ball go forward. Another one there in player number 9, which is Gangini. Okay.
Isn't it?
Luca, yeah, it is. A bit of pressure on out there. Luca Gangini. So I was looking down for number 9, but his 9's written in at number 1. So the old book's not not helping out too much. As the ball is to be thrown in once again, it's just forward, left half forward flank. And geez, I don't know. It's an interesting way of throwing the ball in. Don't often see that. They're in spiral forward. And it's a bit messy. And the umpire's just give it to me, boys. We'll have a ball up. And it's an intense struggle, Blake.
It is. It really is a scrappy affair, low scoring, Kev. And yeah.
Okay, one down. No clear knock. Ground level. It was a nice pick up by Foreman. He's under all sorts of pressure. Goes back to Smith. Got a little bit of time. Beautiful little kick forward, although it fell a little bit short. And a free kick is going to go to the Wagin Bulldogs. So George Gibson. And the offender was Simon Panizza. Gibson goes wide to Cooper Schultz. Charlie Coucher to stand the mark. Schultz with the ball. Pieces it forward, Rockley in front of Ruckman. He sees Bronson Harry. Deft little kick forward was good, and he found Harry. Braden Watts puts in a strong lead. It's ignored. He's going to go long. Robinson's there. He's going to try and make rain. Could favour Robinson. Oh, couldn't quite mark it. It was taken by Riley Ford. Picked it up and got the kick away. Sent it forward, ground level. Nice little pick up. Charlie Coucher over the top, swung it inboard towards centre half forward with the hand pass. Flay was great. Hand pass to Logan Finlayson, one way than the other. He's confronted by Simon Panizza, and that's not easy. It's forward. Williams Cats do have the numbers, but taken high, and a free kick will go the way of Menengola for the Wagin Bulldogs. His kick forward was good. To Tom Flay for the Bulldogs. Long kick in. Harry, good ground coverage, has marked the ball quickly into the corridor. Kirk! In front for the Bulldogs, marks the ball, and he will be shooting from some 35 metres out from goal. Blake Davies, beautiful work.
It's great footy from the Bulldogs. Just those chip kicks around till something opened up, and Bronson on his left foot straight to Kirky's chest. I'll back him from here, Kev.
Okay, Josh Kirk.
Yeah, bloody good mark.
In he comes, a very noted goal kicker. I burned him up last time. He kicked the point, and he's kicked the point again. Unfortunately, for the Wagin Bulldogs, 3 goals 4, leading the Williams Cats 1 goal 3. Ball's been kicked in, out of defence. Nick Panizza with the ball. He's going to go to the far side of the oval. Mark's been taken out there by Petrol, I think, over the top to Simon Panizza. Beautiful link up, Panizza. He goes with a 60-metre drop punt. Jared Medlin! Underneath it, a good capture. And Medlin at centre half forward quickly gets on. It's a kick forward. Couldn't quite find his target. Schultz is there. Number 2 for the Williams Cats is there as well. Bounces back towards a player there in Fry. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle. And we'll have a ball up in the left full forward pocket region for the Williams Cats. Just couldn't quite make enough out of it, the Williams Cats. Great link-up work it was. Robinson wins it down to Cooper Schultz, quickly on his boot. Sends it forward, it's slapped out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. Harry was there. And it's on the left half forward flank region now for the Williams Cats. Second term brought to you by Salty Creek Electrical. 0400367367 Greg is the man, and they're specialising in all your residential and commercial requirements.
Sort of different screen.
Give him a call.
Read it from
Yeah. Ball thrown in. Robinson in front. He wins it down. Quick hand pass. Ends up now with our man in Gangini. Got the kick forward. That's a nice grab down there by George Gibson, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin Mark of the Day. Kick went forward to Mummy. Mummy for the Wagin Bulldogs. Deft little kick forward. Geez, it needed to be a good one, and it was. Braden Watt was on the end of it for the Bulldogs. Still on their half-back line. Williams have got a fair bit of a press on here. Kick went forward. Robinson's there. Couldn't quite mark the ball. Was fisted away. Seeds over the ball. It's tied up. We'll have a ball up. Slowly making some ground forward, but it's tough going. Big press happening here by the Williams Cats. It's knocked to ground level. What? He's pinged. No, play on's the call. Umpire said he got his hands away. It ends up with Cooper Schultz. His kick forward, and Mummy has marked the ball. So that is Max Mummy. It's a good name. Max Mummy. There's a sea of Williams Cats players. Coming out was Morton. Tell you what, he'd better kick it quick. He did. Got the kick forward. Panizza at ground level. Pop the hand pass over the top to Petchel. Petchel's got time to steady. Measure the kick. Couldn't find the target. Back of the pack. Charlie Cowser with Cooper Schultz. Broke it up. Hand pass forward. Was good. Coming out of defence. Goes wide towards Seeds. Campbell was there though. In he comes. Hand pass over the top. He sets up a player there at number 2 for the Williams Cats. Good kick in. He's found his target, Jared Medlin, who turns and runs into the open goal. Good play to the Williams Cats. Tilmart scoreboard 3 goals 4 to the Wagin Bulldogs. Williams Cats go to 2 goals 3. Blake Davies in commentary.
Oh, they deserved that one, Kev. They chipped away there, and Skinny Medlin at the back was good enough to outdo Brown there on that occasion and get a goal on the board for the Cats.
Yeah, good kick coming from little player there, number 2, which I can't. Oh, hang on, I've got it. It is there, Cam Hillman. Goodness me, amazing what you can see when you read the book properly, Blake. although number 2 is written down halfway down the list, unfortunately. That's what throws you. Looked at the top of the list and it's not there. So Cam Hillman did well, and apologies for not picking him up before. Great play. Williams Cats put themselves back into the game. Rucks went to it, charging through. Great work. It was Gangini from the centre of the ground. Kick long. The Cats on attack again. Hand pass over the top. Bulldogs under a little bit of pressure. Back doors, it ends up there with Flay. Quickly on his boot. He sent it forward. Coming through is Gangini again. Big fist on the ball. Luca Gangini. And the balls we thrown in between right half forward flank and deep right full forward pocket for the Williams Cats. Suddenly sparked up here the last couple of minutes. Ball was thrown in, no one touched it, it hit the ground. McMahon, I think, over the ball, couldn't take it with him. He's flicked out the back as it ends up with Simon Panizza. He goes wide towards Smith. Smith, quick hand pass forward to Gangini. Suddenly in the play everywhere. Went to the corridor. The kick was good, but nobody was on the end of it except for Tommy Flay for the Bulldogs. It's a high kick. Cooper Schultz underneath it. He's marked it. Hillman stands the mark. Cooper Schultz, long kick. It's a beautiful kick, but he's what's happened? I think a free kick to Shanahan. Oh, I'll tell you what, it would have been a good chance to get away. Foreman's on the end of this one for the Cats. His little kick forward was excellent, and the mark has been taken by Jonty Petchel for the Williams Cats. 50 metres out, so it's going to take a good kick as the siren indeed does sound to finish the second term, and a goal-scoring opportunity exists for the Williams Cats that could have put them within 1 point of the game. Here comes Petchel. Low trajectory, it's going to fall short, no score recorded. And on the Tilmart scoreboard we see the Wagin Bulldogs, 3 goals 4, 22, leaving the Williams Cats, 2 goals 3, which is 15, a margin of 7 points in favour of the Wagin Bulldogs, and a very promising first half of football. With me in commentary is Blake Davies, a very promising half of football by the Wagin Bulldogs.
Oh, very close, Kev. It's scrappy. You're working hard for your goals. Very low scoring game, contested game. I think both sides are cracking in. You could see a few blokes getting tired there, being round one in first game, but yeah, she's close here at Matilda Oval. It's a good game.
Certainly is, and we've got some goal scorers there, Blake.
For the Wagin Bulldogs, we got John Lee with 1, Sean Garlett with 1, and Liam Robinson with 1. And for the Williams Cats, Mike Coucher with 1, and Skinny Jared Medlin with the other one.
Okay, goals on the board, and of course we've got CSPP Fertilisers certainly sponsoring the goal of the board. Contact your local outlets and get a great deal on CSPP fertilisers across the board. Blake as well, just highlight some of the better players, I think, for both teams.
For the Bulldogs, I think Rockley, his first quarter definitely was very good. The blokes in the back line, Menengola, Flay and Brown, they've had a lot of, especially that quarter, Williams were a lot of inside 50s, and they stood up strong. I think they can get a bit more out of, maybe Joshy Kirk and Max Mummy, who are very good footballers. And for the Williams Cats, I reckon Simon Panizza, of course, as he does in the midfield. Nick Panizza down back's been great. And the bloke we hopefully find a name for, Joe Bloggs, he's been pretty handy since he shifted into the ruck, Kev.
Yeah, he certainly has. So we'll try and dig that up at half-time, Blake. And it's a beautiful afternoon for football. It is, of course, the Liberty Rule match of the day, brought to you by the Liberty Rule team, and they are also an agent for Shell Lubricants. Give them a call on 0488 678 018. This little talk, of course, brought to you by Peter Rundle, MLA, and give Peter a call on the Narrogin office on 98811225. Fantastic sponsor to have on board. Later on, we'll be looking at Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award, John Price down there, building sheds all over the Great Southern region. And of course, there's been some nice marks taken for Sports Power Narrogin today, and the All Good Refund Depot wage. There's been some great tackles as well today, Blake.
Been some very good tackling out there.
Yeah, we'll talk about them a little bit later as well. We're going to take a break up here at Big K Football, and we'll be back very, very soon. And Wagin Bulldogs lead 3-4, 22 to the Williams Cats, 2-3, 15, a margin of 7 points in favour of the Wagin Bulldogs.
Very good game.
Oval. 3 goals, 4-22 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 2 goals, 3. 15 to the Williams Cats. Third quarter brought to you by Whitford Fertilisers for all your fertiliser and storage need. Rucks go to it. Ground level, Simon Panizza over the ball. Swings the hand pass wide. Shanahan dispossessed. Panizza back through. Hand pass forward once again. Good work, Williams Cats. Kick goes forward. Deep to right half forward flank area. Foreman was there. It's still alive. Hillman was there as well for the Williams Cats. Foreman misses the ball, goes back in after it. Ground level, Prowse did very well for the Bulldogs. Ball's been smothered off the boot from Lubke at ground level. Bit of an opportunity in the right full forward pocket for the Williams Cats. Good pressure, Wagin Bulldogs. Ball tumbles out of bounds. We'll have a throw in deep in the right full forward pocket region for the Williams Cats. Here in this third term on a beautiful afternoon of football. Big K footy. Harbour Grade Southern. Rucks go to it. Wins over the back of the pack. Michael Coucher just can't quite get his hands on the ball. It's floating around. Vanizza took on the pack. Tried to bulldoze his way through. Ground level once again. Max Mummy. Good hand pass out wide. Clearance to Logan Finlayson. Swings it wide once again. Josh Kirk. He's down the field. He has a bounce. Drills the kick long and forward, bounces off ground level cable, did well, he went back in after the ball, Logie was there, he was bulldozed out of the way, now he gets hold of it, now he's tackled again, he's hit the deck and we'll have a ball up just forward of the centre line area between the centre and right centre wing for the Wagin Bulldogs. Rockley did well, used his body, got it down, Mummy with the ball, goes wide, I think it was White laid the hand pass out there, back to Mummy. Long kick in the forward line. Harry was there. Couldn't complete the mark. Plenty of Williams Cats players cable under pressure. Swung it over the top to Shanahan. His hand pass forward was good. They're trying to dig their way out of defence. Great work as Josh Coucher sends the ball towards the centre of the ground. Ground level was Gibson. Couldn't quite get his hands on the ball. Hand pass over the top. Could favour Foreman. Didn't sit for him though. Ground level. Nice pick up by the Bulldogs. Swung the hand pass out to Jamo Davidson. His kick forward was good. Trying to run onto the ball was a player there, and McMahon, he can't pick it. He's pinned down on the ground. Logie's got hold of him. Holding the ball, says the umpire. And Noah Logie comes up with a free kick for the Williams Cats. Pretty intense work here at the beginning stages of this third quarter. Kick just hangs in the air. Almost a nice little grab taken by Gibson. Just couldn't quite stick. The ball to be thrown in right in front of the commentary box here at Matura Oval. As Rucks to set themselves. Rockley's done a very good job for the Wagin Bulldogs. He's in front. Great bit of work coming around though was Jonty Petrel. Nothing effective, a little bit of a wrestle in the background there. Blakey?
I don't know what happened there, Kev.
No, I'm not sure either. There's a bit of a melee taking place. Umpire will probably pick a free kick out just to break it all up. That's going to go to the Bulldogs? Well, okay. Taken by Watt. Goes wide to Tommy Flay. He loves a big, long, thumping kick in it. Goes wide. It's been taken down there for the Wagin Bulldogs. In front, who we got?
John Lee.
John Lee turns and he snaps, and he snapped truly, I think. He give it a goal? I'm sure he did.
Yep.
Okay, a contender for CSBP Fertilisers. Goal of the day, jot it down. Great snap on goal by Johnny Lee. Tool mark scoreboard. 4 goals, 4 to the Wagin Bulldogs, leading the Williams Cats 2 goals, 3. Here in the third term, which is brought to you by Whitford Fertilisers for all your fertiliser and storage needs. Phone Lisa on 98836080. Blake Davies back in commentary with Big K Football. Blake, they should have that break a bit longer down there. You can only fit in 1 coffee and 5 pieces of cake, and that's hardly good enough, is it?
It's barely good enough. I had a couple of beers down there and missed out on the cake, Kev.
Oh, okay. I went for the cake. I've got a sweet tooth. Rucks went to it. Ground level once again. Bounces up and a quick kick out of the centre of the ground was good. Went Williams Cat's way. And that was a nice capture there. Taken by a player, was it Cabell? No, 13? Oh, it's Khan. And that was a capture, perhaps a contender for Sports Power Narrogin, mark of the day. Bulldogs turn it over though and they go charging forward. Mark's been taken outside of the 50-metre arc for the Bulldogs. And signalling into the corridor. It's just going to hang into the air. Crash to ground level. Gartler was there. It's Williams Cats with the numbers. It's shoveled out wide, taken by Josh Coucher on his boot. Bangs the ball forward. Getting back was a player. Prowse having to work hard. Bit of a shove. And a throw-in's going to take place on the right half forward flank as Foreman was in front. Okay, so Miles Khan on the field, and that was a nice little capture. And also Logan Lubke on the field. It's his debut league game as well, Blake. And I think Sean Ward, if and when he comes on, just haven't spotted him yet. It's a terrible throw-in, and they're boundary umpires. He's a big, strong-looking fella. You think he'd be able to chuck the ball in, wouldn't you, over his head? Maybe he just hasn't got the right dynamics for it. Any case, well, that's better. It's a bit wonky, but it's better. Rockley would won it down. Gartler, just a bit of a tap. In there working very hard was Watt for the Wagin Bulldogs. He's played a good game too, Blake.
Braden, he's had one of the best pre-seasons this year, and I reckon he'll dominate.
Yeah, no, he's working really, really hard. So a bit of a shove, and it's going to be a free kick to Petrel, I think. Just put a hand in the chest before the ball was really had a chance of rucking. So Rodney Petrel drills the kick forward. Coming out was Ryan, number 16. We've got him, Jackson Ryan. The ball's on half forward, head down. A free kick, Simon Panizza. He's not wasting any time. Breaks the shackles, does Simon Panizza. Bang, he goes. Long kick, goal on the board, and a contender for the CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day. Write it down, Blake. It was a ripper. 2-mark scoreboard. 4 goals, 4 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 3 goals, 3 to the Williams Cats. And Simon Panizza, inspirational footballer, Blake Davies.
Oh, he's getting long in the tooth, as you'd say, but he's still silky smooth, Simon.
Well, he's just got desperation written all over him, and leadership qualities, as we know. And if you're going to do something and need a goal, he's the man that can do it himself if needed. And
is he coaching him, Kev?
I believe he is, yep. Simon Panizza. And that was an outstanding effort by Simon Panizza. Back to the centre. Williams Cats trying to manufacture things here in the third term. He's bundled out of it. Ground levels, a nice pick up by Mummy. Quick hand pass went out to Jemo Davidson. He looks sideways. He sees Logan Finlayson out there. He's marked the ball. Pops a little hand pass out. It was a little bit belated, but out of defence the ball goes. Kick forward, down low is a beautiful capture. And mark's taken. Is it Harry? Yes, it is. As Bronson Harry. Yeah. Down low, a contender, I think, for Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Good fist away down there in defence. And that was from Ganjimi. And the ball's tied up. It's just inside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Wagin Bulldogs. No clear knockout. Trying to work his way through the pack. That was a great bit of work by the Wagin player. Didn't spot him. I think that was Mummy. Certainly did well. Kirk has the ball, and he's in. No, he shouldn't be pinged because he had no prior opportunity. Umpire's correct, and we'll have a ball up once again. Big pack of players around the ball. Bit of aerial ping pong. It lands. Waiting through heavy traffic with Stevie Smith for the Williams Cats. Put his boot into the ball and sent it forward towards the centre of the ground. Good pick up. Hand pass went out to Tommy Flay. Normally a good kick. At this time was no exception. He went forward, found Jemo Davidson. Stops and props, got the little kick forward, didn't find its mark though, went straight to Steve Smith. His kick out of rebound out of defence was okay, didn't find its mark either. Now it's kicked forward, Davidson again involved. In there was a hip and shoulder, Stevie Smith, one way then the other. The pressure's on out there. It comes to Flay, tries to pop the hand pass over the top to Gibson. Boundary line's too close, so we'll have a throw in.
Someone's got Kirk behind play in. There's been a bit of a altercation in the back line, but Kirk's got up now, Kev.
Okay. Well, ball's thrown in. Rockley did well. Won it down. Gangini at ground level for the Williams Cats, picked it up. Davidson was good. Slippery hand pass out to Finlayson. What can he do? He goes long down the corridor. Harry! Almost a good mark in front of Finlayson. That was a great contest. It went to ground level. Cable out of defence, under pressure. Just bangs the ball on his boot. Sent it forward. Watt just couldn't quite complete the mark. Davidson, he's wrapped up, tackled. Out of defence, the Williams Cats come. Kick went forward. Lubke was there. Over the top, Tommy Flay mopping up beautifully. Well-weighted kick went forward. McMahon is on the end of it. Left half forward flank for the Wagin Bulldogs, trying to build. Sweeping hand pass forward. Sets up a player there in Keatley. He got the kick away. In front down there was a player there in I think it's might be Hill. Brady Hill in defence. He went with the kick forward. Pack forms. Knocked to the front of the pack. It's shoveled out over the top. Comes back towards player Gambini. He lays it off. Kick went forward to right centre wing for the Williams Cats. Coming was Lubke. Trying to keep it alive was a player there in Fry, and it's gone out of bounds. We'll have to throw in front of the commentary box here in the third term. Whitford Fertilisers sponsoring for all your fertiliser requirements and storage needs. I'll be throwing in. Rockley wins it down. McMahon runs onto it, pops a hand pass out. No, he's tackled, dispossessed. Great middle work, kick down level. I think it's Hillman tried to get a toe poke forward. Picked up by Simon Panizza. Little kick forward was good, and he found a player there in Fry, and that was a nice bit of play, Williams Cats.
He's digging deep there, the coach himself, Simon.
Well, desperation stakes, and they need to do something, the Cats, and they are doing it. Fry, well, still going to take a pretty reasonable kick from there. Bit of distance, bit of an angle, in he comes, low trajectory, goes straight, it's going to be touched on the line, one behind only. Two-mark scoreboard, 4 goals, 4 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 3 goals, 4 to the Williams Cats. We're back to a 6-point margin. Here in the third term, brought to you by Whitford Fertilisers. Give Lisa a call on 988 360 80. The kick went in. Wide. Bulldogs digging their way out of defence. No, out of bounds on the fall. And a free kick will go the way of the Williams Cats. Okay, so long kick is going to come in. Big pack forms. Whoa, that's a nice capture to Ryan. Jackson Ryan, number 16. We finally got a name for him, but that was a good capture and a big contender for the Sports Power Narrogin Mark of the Day. Okay, a beauty. Pack mark. Make sure we jot it down and give it a couple of ticks as well. That was a good effort.
It was very good.
So Jackson Ryan, a chance to put it back to level pegging. 4 goals, 4 apiece here at Matura Oval in the Liberty Rural match of the day. And the Williams Cats pressing here in the third term in what is a really good, tough game of football. No easy places out there, Blake.
It's been a hot third quarter, Kev, end to end, and yeah, good luck to the defenses standing up in when the ball's coming in that hot, but great hands there by Ryan, and finishes off with a goal.
Yeah, certainly, and Simon Panizza have been quite influential in getting a couple of goals here in this term as well for the Williams Cats, or at least very much trying so. So the ball works its way back to the centre, almost set to go again. Rockley in the ruck for the Wagin Bulldogs. Wins it down. No clear hit. Ball's loose in the centre of the ground. Going nowhere. Umpire blows the whistle and we'll try once again. This rucks to set themselves. Petrol in the ruck. Rockley, big 25 metre thump, went forward. Shanahan was there, almost in the back. Play on's the call, flicks it out wide. Lewis Schultz was there, decides to block. Good play on the boot. I think it was Couch who got the kick away, might have been Hillman. Tumbles to right centre wing. The kick forward was good from Petrol. It was short, didn't find its mark though. Over the back, working hard was Gibson. He was bundled out of the way. Cats try and keep it alive. Coming through very hard was Keatley. And we will have a ball up on the right half forward flank for the Williams Cats. Just been winning those one-on-ones just lately, the Williams Cats. Ball was knocked Wagin's way. Lewis Schultz was there. It's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in once again. Right half forward. The score's all tied up in the Liberty Rural match of the day. Rockley won it down beautifully. They still can't dig it out. Desperation stakes. Umpire lets it go. Shanahan's wrapped up in a very good tackle. He's going nowhere. And we'll try it all again. No easy passage in there. One down over the top. Gibson, he's tackled to the ground and slung to the ground, says the umpire. Play on's the call! No! They were away, the Bulldogs. But unfortunately, it needs to come back. And McMahon is to come up with the free kick for the Wagin Bulldogs. Bit of a pity, because they were away.
They were out there.
So now, Williams Cat's got a chance to set up their defence. Kick was good as it went forward. Mark has been taken for the Bulldogs by Johnny Lee. Wally nearly got close to the man on the mark. Nick Panizza, it's just made for him, and he's been paid the mark. I was going to say it was a mark, and then he just dropped it later and might have got slipped out of his hands. Anyway, it was a good mark. He's going to run his full 10 as well. Panizza drives away. That was Nick, and a good mark out there has been taken for the Bulldogs by Morton, I think it is. I'm not sure. No, he went forward, pack. It's not to the front of the pack. Bulldogs are desperate down there. Medlin's in there. That was Jared. Fights hard for the ball. It's tied up. Does well. Shoved it out towards Shanahan. He runs around on his arc. On his boot under pressure, though. The ball just landed out of bounds on the full, I thought. And a free kick should come down there to Keatley.
Great pressure from McMahon.
Are they going to throw it in? It looked like it was out of bounds on the full from here.
What he's sitting though. He's going to throw it on the line.
Well, would have swore it was out of bounds on the full.
I've called him, glad I didn't.
And the eyes are a bit crook, so. Okay, front of the pack, taken by Foreman, had the ball smothered. Came back to him. He burst his way out of the pack, had the ball smothered again. Great defensive work. Hand pass, it swung wide, goes back. Charlie Coucher has the ball smothered. Good defensive work by this Bulldogs team. Out of the back, big spiral torpedo. Went out, Riley Ford was there. Bronson Harry ran onto it, broke himself free. Now he went for the hand pass to Gartlett. He's run into a pack of cats. Kicked over the top. Nick Panizza picks it up, spears the hand pass back. Was to Cable, not sure. Kick went forward. Shanahan runs about 8 metres. The kick was excellent. Went forward, and the mark was taken down there by 13, which is Khan. Good play as he went forward to Michael Coucher, who's marked the ball in the right full forward pocket region. He wants to get on with the job. He puts it high, long, into the corridor. Mark's been taken down there by Ryan, is it? I think it's Jackson Ryan for the Williams Cats. And an opportunity for the Cats to hit the front here. They are 4 goals, 4 apiece. Perseverance. It was great defensive work down there initially by the Wagin Bulldogs, Blake. Smothering the ball and so on, but it's ended up just perseverance. And in comes Ryan off his boot through the middle, goal on the board.
He kicks his second.
Toolmart scoreboard, 5 goals, 4 to the Williams Cats, leading the Wagin Bulldogs 4 goals, 4. A margin of 6 behinds in favour of the Williams Cats, and that is their 3rd goal for the term. And some good, strong football coming from the Cats. It's not easy, but just perseverance. And the Bulldogs, well, I think they've had their opportunities as well. Just haven't been able to equalise as the ball works its way back to the centre. Whitford Fertiliser sponsoring the 3rd term for all your fertiliser and storage needs. Phone Lisa on 988 36080. Whitford Fertilisers. Back to the centre. They set themselves. Robinson in the ruck for the Wagin Bulldogs. Shanahan, ground level. Oh, he's desperate for the ball. And tries to get it out. Quick hand pass went forward towards Panizza. He flung it out wide, running onto his Gangimi. He was tackled, held without the ball, says the umpire. And Luca Gangimi is going to come up with a free kick. and spears the kick forward, but it goes straight to a player there, Menangola. Menangola, I should say. And he's gone with the kick, right half back flank. Mark's been taken by the Wagin Bulldogs. At ground level, look like Logan Finlayson into George Gibson. Gibson through the centre of the ground. He's going to try and swing it wide with the kick. Keatley was there, flies over the top in front. Foreman dropped what he probably could have taken. It's at ground level. It's at centre half forward for the Wagin Bulldogs. It's tied up, and umpire is going to ball it up. 1 goal in favour of the Williams Cats. Rucks go to it. Robinson maybe got a good one. McMahon got his boot into the ball. Garlett runs onto it. He wheels around on his right boot. It's a long kick into the corridor, using his body down there as a good mark, I think, to Riley Ford. Riley Ford goes out wide. Hillman in the back pocket for the Williams Cats. His kick goes long to Simon Panizza. Hits the ground running, does Panizza. Has one bounce. He needs to get around on the right boot. Lays the hand pass. No, he doesn't. Has another bounce. Looks towards centre half forward. Sees Stevie Smith. Quick hand pass on to Michael Coucher. He lines it up. Long kick. Medlin. Oh, works his way back. Almost took the mark. It bounced out. And Brown charges out of defence for the Wagin Bulldogs. He goes wide to Gartlett. Just can't find him. Gartlett goes in now. Picks the ball up. Kicks. Goes backwards in defence. He's found his man down there who kicks the ball forward and flays on the end of it. He marks the ball. He goes long to Bronson Harry. He's been a good target at centre half forward today. Harry with the ball to the centre of the ground towards Money. He marks it for the Bulldogs. They've got control of the ball. He looks forward, sees Seeds, goes long towards him. Robinson was there, couldn't complete the mark. He's wrapped up in a tackle, no prior opportunity. And we'll have a ball up. And it's just inside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Wagin Bulldogs. Bit of discussion going on with the umpire. One down by Robinson. McMahon was there for the Bulldogs. Some numbers over the ball. Good pick up by McMahon. He goes back doors to Leon Robinson. He looks to the corridor. It's a high kick. Big pack forms. Off the pack. Goes back doors to Noah Logie. He was blanketed. It's gone to ground level. It's 15 metres from the Wagin goal face. And we'll have a ball up once again. Well, Bulldogs, they've got it at the right end. Comes over the back of the pack though. A little kick towards Stevie Smith. Not going to find him. It tumbles out of ground bounds. We'll have a throw in. Left forward pocket region for the Wagin Bulldogs. They're trying, Blake, but very hard to get a goal. Good defensive unit here by the Williams Cats.
Got to get a score here, the Bulldogs.
Ball is thrown in once again. Knocked to the front of the pack. Cats numbers over the ball. Panizza, well, he might pick up a kick. No, play on's the call. It's umpire letting it go, and we've just got tough work going on in the pack there. And Johnny Lee in there as well. Stevie Smith having a bit of a talk. How you going, mate? As they rucks go to it. Shanahan played an outstanding game today, fighting hard once again for the Williams Cats.
They're still going out of the lads.
Yeah.
Now they're into it.
Oh, he's going to end up with a free kick here, maybe. Yep, Stevie Smith. Oh, they just wouldn't let it alone, would they? And when someone gets flung to the ground, well, Stevie Smith. He's kicked it into the man on the mark. Robinson has crashed straight into Smith.
He'd like that, Robinson. He'd really like that. Stevie Smith, ex-Bulldog.
Oh, goodness me. Yeah, going to be a free kick back to Stevie Smith here because...
Bulldogs this time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. I thought it was going to go the other way.
Why
Well, that's hard to know and work out. So, Johnny Lee has got the kick into the corridor. Getting back was Nick Panizza. Hand pass. He laid it out. Cable was kicked forward. And the mark's taken by Shanahan for the Williams Cats. Worked very hard today. Riley Ford made himself available. Little kick went forward. Just thinking about the hand pass. And Riley Ford's going to go with the kick back towards Panizza. It was safe and good. Nick Panizza wheels around. He's got a man free and available out there. Was it Cable? Not sure. Went forward, ground level. Khan got the hand pass out, goes back in after the ball is tackled and taken low, and he's going to come up with a free kick. Miles Kahn for the Williams Cats. He's on the left half back flank. Back doors he goes to Nick Panizza. He's the go-to man in defence. Nick, it's a wonky kick, but it's going to find its target. Noah Logie. Logie with the ball, just placed it forward to Josh Coucher. He's marked the ball. Now called to play on. Drives a long kick. Anyone that was Seeds, it just bounced off his chest. No, that was a big ruckman. Rockley, ground level, trying to burst his way through was Braden White, and he's being pinged for holding the ball. As the siren indeed does sound to finish the third term, and on the Toolmart scoreboard, 5 goals for the Williams Cats, leading the Wagin Bulldogs 4 goals for, 6 points in favour, and a good third term by the Williams Cats. They kicked 3 goals. Blake Davies with me in commentary. So the Wagin Bulldogs 1 goal, Blake.
Well, Williams turned it on that quarter, led by Simon Panizza. He was awesome in the midfield there. They just got on top in the guts and put it on the scoreboard, Kev. Wagin have to dig deep in this last quarter.
Oh, they certainly do, and a 6-point buffer in favour of the Williams Cats going into that last quarter. Blake, we've got some goal scorers for that for so far.
For the Wagin Bulldogs, we got Lee with 2, John Lee, Sean Garlett with 1, and Liam Robertson with 1. And for the Williams Cats, we got 1 for Michael Coucher, 1 for Skinny Jared Medlin, 1 for Simon Panizza, and 2 to, I think we found out his name, Jake Ryan?
Jackson Ryan.
Jackson Ryan.
Yeah, Jackson Ryan.
He was pretty good in that term up forward.
Took some nice grabs up there, didn't he? I just wanted to point out, also, I thought Kyle Shanahan and Simon Panizza were very instrumental in that quarter and generating some movement forward for the Williams Cats, Blake.
Very good. Their ball skills and the use out of the middle was pretty good, and they just cut the lines and tore Wagin up there for that last 10 minutes.
Yeah, fierce determination was what was on display from those 2 players. For the Wagin Bulldogs, some of the better players there, Blake.
Well, I thought the back line again stood up, but Mummy in the middle came good. Gibson at half back was really good, and Flay's leadership with Menangola and Brown down the back, with how many inside 50s Williams had worked well together.
Certainly did. A little bit later on, we'll be looking at the Prices Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award. Blake's going to be a tough one because there's some fabulous players out there today. We'll touch on them a bit more. I want to thank Winford Fertilisers, of course, for sponsoring the third term. Of course, this is brought to you by Peter Rundle, MLA, and you can contact Peter on 9888112225 at his Narrogin office, and great to see Peter elected for the area of Roe and doing a fantastic job. It is the Liberty Rural match of the day, and you can contact the Liberty Rural team on 0488 678 018. They are agents for Shell Lubricants. They can deliver fuel right to your place, and certainly they've got some beautifully priced product. So give them a call. Also, Sportspower Narrogin doing the mark of the day this year, and the tackle of the day with the All Good Refund Depot and Wagin containers for change. Cash in your pocket today. We have pickups in your area. There's an app you can get on your phone as well, and just works very well. It's the C4C app to book and collect service, or call 0439 956175. We're going to take a quick break here at BitK Football, and we'll come back very soon with the 4th quarter, which is going to be sponsored by Mitchell Hall Hotel. We'll talk about them soon. But 6-point margin in favour of the Williams Cats. We'll be back very soon.
Just single-minded. Yeah, any of these kids that make it on.
clash between the Wagin Bulldogs and the Williams Cats. And the Williams Cats are 5 goals 4, 34, leading the Wagin Bulldogs 4 goals 4, 28, a margin of 6 points in favour of the Williams Cats, who had an outstanding third term, kicking 3 goals there. With me in commentary this afternoon, Blake Davies. And Blake, great to have you on board with Big K football. And the last term coming up, what's your predictions here?
Thanks for having me, Kev. It's been good alongside yourself and a few old timers there doing their jobs down the end there. It's
troublemakers, I call them.
Good crew in here, but yeah, Wagin going to have to dig deep here to get over the top of the Cats. They had all the play there in the last 10 minutes, but yeah, I see they've gone with the originals in the middle with Mummy and McMahon and Rockley and Watt, so hopefully we can get a few on the board here. Yeah,
look, Kyle Shanahan and Simon Peniza in the centre is going to spell a bit of trouble for the Wagin Bulldogs, those seasoned veterans who know how to make it happen. Fourth quarter coming up is going to be brought to you by Mitchell Hall Hotel, built in 1895. This historical building has 22 rooms of accommodation in the heart of Wagin as Rucks go to it, and was one down by the Bulldogs, ground level. It's toing and throwing in there, picked up by Petrol, was it? Got the hand pass forward, Peniza was there, comes out the back though, Mummy, sweeping hand pass, over the top, was good to Rockley, drives a long kick forward for the Bulldogs, it lands, Harry, hand pass, popped over the top, set up his man there, couldn't quite get his boot onto the ball, it comes to Robinson, he bangs the ball forward, it hangs in the air, and a bit of a kick forward, it's a goal on the board to the Wagin Bulldogs, a big contender for CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day. Gee whiz, that was fantastic football. Blake Davies.
That was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Sweeping handball from Mummy out to the big ruckman Rockley. And I think it was Davidson that got on the end of Liam Robertson's kick.
Jamo
down there. Killer would be proud of that one.
He certainly would be. Gee whiz, that was unbelievable. Little series of actions there, wasn't it? You know, it was toing and throwing in the centre and a sweeping hand pass from Mummy and up to Harry. It was one over the top by Rockley again. Knocked it out. Lewis Schultz runs on it. Hand pass back to Kyle Shanahan. Through heavy traffic goes Shanahan. He drives a long kick forward. Coucher was there. Getting back was Menengola. Also working hard was at Prowse over the ball. Good little pick up under pressure. No, this was Prowse. He goes back doors. Out of defence they come. Kick goes long and forward from what it could have been. Now it's Mummy. He squares it up towards the centre of the ground to McMahon. It's a wobbly kick, but it found its target. This is actually Mummy. He goes wide with the kick. Tommy Flay's on the end of it. He's across the centre line. Flay, normally a very good kick. Short again to Mummy. Just sharing the ball, keeping possession. Another kick forward was good. Oh, what? Took his eyes off the ball, came to the back of the pack, picked up by Peniza. That was Simon. He banged it away, 2-on-1 situation. Foreman was there. Can't get his hands on the ball though. He goes hunting after the ball again. Runs onto it. Got his boot into the ball, sent it forward, Medlin in front. Brown was there. Brown fell over. Medlin fell over. Off the ground was Michael Coucher. Oh, how's the running of the ball? It's gone through for one behind. Almost lost my voice. Tilmart scoreboard, 5 goals 5 to the Williams Cats, 5 goals 4 to the Wagin Bulldogs. Gee, there's some pressure on out there. And some pressure on up here, Blake.
There was. Everyone just fell over the ball there, and Couch's leg spinner didn't quite spin the right way.
Kick comes in, on the end of it was Prowse. Prowse, underground pass, went forward to Schultz. That was Cooper Schultz. Flipped it out to Gibson. Great work. How's it go forward? Mark's being taken on the half-forward line by Johnny Lee. Lee turns, gets the kick away. Harry takes the grab for the Wagin Bulldogs. Possibly too far out to score, but he is just on the 50-metre mark he'll kick from. Excuse me.
I'll back him in, Kev.
Okay, well, he's sometimes got an awkward kicking style. They go high as far as what they go long. But in comes Bronson Harry. Bang! This time, she goes long! Bang and strong! Goal on the board, a contender, in my opinion, of CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day. Write it down. That was a terrific goal from Bronson Harry after a good mark as well. Tilmart scoreboard. 6 goals 4 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 5 goals 5 to the Williams Cats in a terrific game of football that sees Wagin hit the front by 5 points. Blake Davies.
There was some good movement out of the back line. I thought Gibson there was very important. His little tap on. And yeah, Bronson Harry, who looked like he had Panizza on him at that stage, with a great mark and a great finish for goal.
Oh, good play. Mitchell Hall sponsoring this last quarter. Give him a call on 98612-002. Phil's the man. 22 rooms of accommodation available. It's in the centre of the ground. Picked up by Panizza. That was Simon on his left foot. Kicks it forward. Coucher used his body. Nudged it forward. Coming through was Charlie Coucher. Ground level and falling over was Ryan. Good work deep in defence. Where the kick goes out. That was Lubke, I think. Ground level. Pops the hand pass out to Cooper Schultz. The kick just carried too long and Jonty Petchel was underneath it. He's marked the ball. He looks forward. Not too much on offer as it goes long, and Tommy Flay read it beautifully. Marks it for the Wagin Bulldogs. Flay in defence. His left-footed kick. Well, it's dangerous. Found Mummy. Can't quite handle the ball. Gibson comes out of defence. His kick forward was excellent. Taken by Gemmo Davidson. Switches play. He goes wide. Good bit of work. McMahon drives it long. Got a man free. Logan Finlayson. He looks, drives the pass forward. Probably to Harry, called to play on. Couldn't complete the mark. Now he's going to get pinged for holding the ball. Gee, it's a bit tough. But that's the way the umpires called it. Out of defence it comes. Nick Panizza drives the right centre wing. Charlie Coucher was there. Could not complete the mark. It came to ground level. Boundary line was too close. It's out of bounds. It's a cracking game of football, Blake.
End-to-end stuff here. And yeah, I thought Harry was a bit unlucky, but...
it would have been a play on or a ball up, surely.
I think so.
But anyway, that's how the umpires hit. They've been doing a pretty good job all day. Ground level. Mummy. Big hand pass. Beautiful hand pass as he goes long to McMahon. One way then the other. He did well. Popped it over the top. Bulldogs trying to set up something here. It goes inboard. This was McMahon. He drives the ball long. Harry charging out. It's going to land at his feet. It's floating. It comes to him. Pops the hand pass out. Sets up Davidson. Tried to have a swing of the ball. A miss. A little toe poke. Who else was there for the Bulldogs? Was it Lee? Not sure. Yep. He's under all sorts of pressure. Williams Cats desperate in defence. Tied up. Just on the 50-metre arc. Oh, no easy room out there for anybody.
Hot footy, Kev.
Game is up for grabs. It's one down. Little hand pass forward to Shawnee Gartlett. Long to the corridor. Marked by Harry. Turns. Bang! Goal on the board to the Wagin Bulldogs. Beautiful football. A good capture. And he didn't muck around. Bronson Harry, a contender for the CSBP Fertilisers. Goal of the day on the Toolmart scoreboard. 7 goals, 4 to the Wagin Bulldogs, leading the Williams Cats. 5 goals, 5 here in the last term. Brought to you by Mitchell Hall Hotel, which was built in 1895, I might add. They've got 22 rooms of accommodation in the heart of Wagin. Give them a call, 98612-002. Blake Davies.
Off that pack, Shawnee Garlett, his silky skill, all the time in the world. Hit up Bronson Harry, and he didn't want to go back for the set shot, Kev. He just powdered straight through the big sticks, and Wagin got no one on the board.
Smart move. Yep, just bang. Turned, drilled it. Well, the Bulldogs have given themselves a little bit of breathing space here. Kicked it out by some 11 points. Back to the centre, Rucks go to it. Run down by Rockley, whistle on play. Williams Cats coming up with a free kick. Shanahan.
He's been good, Kev.
Oh, he's a good player. On the bottom of the packs, you name it. He drives along. It's a beautiful kick, but it's going to carry. Well read by Tommy Flay. Just went a little bit long and strong for Stevie Smith. That kick has been broken up. It comes now for Gangel. Gets the kick forward. Jared Medlin in front. Found him. Good kick. And in front, an opportunity for the Williams Cats to bounce back here. And it's again, Jamie was the player, according to Gangel. It was the fourth quarter. Okay, Jared Medlin. Well, pretty important kick. In he comes. High, long kick. It is across the face. It's through from one behind. Toolmart scoreboard. 7 goals, 4 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 5 goals, 6 to the Williams Cats.
Tommy Flay would be a bit relieved there, Kev. He popped it up and Jared ate it up. He'd be very relieved.
Just hung in the air too long, didn't it? Needs to drill the pass out of defence. Coming out, the kick was good to Cooper Schultz. Schultz in defence. Gibson, good kick out, runs it. He could have kept running. Just steadies now. Oh, gee, the kick. Not good, no, Logie. It went straight to him. Bang, the kick goes long. Well, that's equally as bad. And getting back there and taking the mark was Brown. He's got a bit of room in front of him. He's going to drive a long kick out of defence. Why wouldn't you? The kick was long, smashed over the boundary line. Johnny Lee was there. And the ball to be thrown in. It's on the left half forward flank for the Williams Cats. I think Menengola was down there in defence for the Wagin Bulldogs. Ball to be thrown in. No clear knock in front of the pack. Lee was there. It was a good pick up though by Mummy. Got the kick away. Noah Logie marked it on his chest and took off. Drilled it in forward. Gee, Tommy Flay's just read the ball beautifully. They're kicking it straight to him.
It's amazing.
He's really good today, Kev.
Oh, absolutely. Goes wide. Brown lays the hand pass out. Menengola, the kick forward was good to Finlayson. Finlayson wheels around. How's the kick to the centre of the ground? It's fantastic. Found Flay again. He's had an outstanding game as well. Goes long. Lee was there. But through comes Simon Panizza. He's having none of it. Kicks the ball forward. Found the target in Petrol. Just hung in the air too long. Simon Panizza read it beautifully. He hit the ground running. Drilled the kick forward. And Jonty Petrol to line up directly in front of goals and kick from some 35 metres out. Petrol, in he comes. Kick off his boot. Ooh, goes left. Ugly. He needed a goal. 2-mark scoreboard. 7 goals for Wagin Bulldogs. 5 goals, 7 to the Williams Cats. Are they going to kick themselves out of it?
That's terrific.
Okay, so it's a 11-point margin. No, 9-point. 11-point margin. So, kick comes in. Lee with the ball in the right back pocket. Goes with the kick. That coming in was Ryan. Jackson Ryan marks, hits the ground running as well. Tumbles the kick in towards centre half forward. It's picked up at ground level. Hand pass came out. Kick went over the top. Simon Panizza took possession, wheels around. He's got the kick away. It was good. And he found Charlie Coucher on his own. Some 35 metres out from goal. Well, they've had a couple of goes, the Cats. They've only managed points. They need some goals on the board. 46 plays 37. The 1-point margin could make it a 3-point margin with a straight kick here. Charlie Coucher. In he comes. Kick, long, strong, and inaccurate. Ooh. Out of bounds on the fall. Gee, they're flailing in front of goals. They've had opportunities, the Williams Cats.
They've let the dogs off here, real.
They have, and the Bulldogs are really struggling to get it out of the Cats' forward area as well. They've got a really strong press going on here. And in it comes. This is going to favour our man Ryan on his own.
Keep kicking it through.
Yeah, they're just not kicking it to their targets. So, Jackson Ryan drills it in. His kick was equally as bad. And it's read beautifully by the Wagin Bulldogs in Tommy Flay. They love kicking it to Tommy Flay. He's everywhere down there. Called the play on. His little kick, well, he didn't lost his target as well. Ryan's going to run on to it again. Over the top to Michael Coucher. Hand pass. Away it off to Noah Logie. He slapped it on his boot. Medlin down there. Oh, great play. Couldn't complete the mark. He goes back in after the ball. Packed forms only metres out of the Williams Cats goal. They're tied up, held up. Great defensive work by the Bulldogs. And we'll have a ball up.
They've been under the pump, the defence, the last 5 minutes here, Kev.
Well, they've been pressing the Williams Cats. Surely they've got to get a goal soon. It came to Medlin. Hand pass went back doors. Come back to Medlin. He's laid it out to Petrol. Had the kick, just didn't come off his boot right. Had it smothered. Shanahan. He runs onto it. He's inside the attacking 50. Lays off to Simon Panizza. He's inaccurate as well. Under pressure. He got the kick away. Ground level taken by Foreman. Popped the hand pass out to Lewis Schultz. From deep in the right forward pocket. A snap and goal! A goal on the board for the Williams Cats and a big contender for the CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day. Williams Cats, so on the Toolmart scoreboard, the Wagin Bulldogs are 7 goals 4. The Williams Cats are 6 goals 7. Should be a margin of some 3 points. 36, 43, something like that. 3-point margin. With me in commentary, Blake Davies. Well, the Cats had to get a goal. They were just pressing and pressing.
They did. Yeah, Kev, you're exactly right. And it come down to Louis Schultz, who's very skillful, and he's nailed one from the pocket there. Williams done all the hard work. They probably deserve one there.
Yeah, definitely. And a great goal. Well, they miss him from directly in front and kick him from impossible positions. Back to the centre. Ryan wins it down. Mummy was there, tackled, spun around. Play on's the call. Little hand pass comes out. And it ends up now with Shanahan. He drives the ball long back of the pack. Williams with the run of the ball. Getting back, desperation stakes. Hand pass went out from Menengola. Goes out wide. Bulldogs kick away. Finlayson's there. Just marks it inside the boundary line. In defence for the Wagin Bulldogs. Can they hold on? They're under all sorts of pressure here. And also it was kicked straight to that man 13, which is Khan. It's still alive in the right full forward pocket area, holding the ball, free kick Williams. The Bulldogs look like they run out of petrol a little bit. They just can't find a target. Coming out of defence with the ball. Far side over there. Kick came in along. Whoa! Excuse me. Wallow kissed the sky. Jackson Ryan. What a screamer of a mark and a massive contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Gee, that was a ripper.
That was a beauty, Kev.
Okay, this is going to put the Williams Cats 3 points in front. In he comes. Kicks truly. Goal on the board to the Williams Cats. They go to 7 goals 7, leaving the Wagin Bulldogs 7 goals 4. And that is a margin of 3 points.
Ryan's third. He's been pretty good this quarter, Kev.
He's got a nice set of hands on him. Takes a good grab. And this press from Williams has been strong. The Bulldogs just have not been able to find a way out of defence. It's been chopped off at every angle. Their kicks are just not finding their targets. And they need they need a big uprising here in the centre of the ground. Rockley in the ruck for the Bulldogs. As rucks set themselves once again. Pretty important, but Shanahan and Panizza in there, very formidable group. Well taken by Rockley. Hand pass over the top, but Simon Panizza read it beautifully. He's tackled, pulled to the ground, and we're going to go again. Great work by Rockley. Took full possession. You could see what needed to happen. But Panizza was there. Shanahan waits at the back of the pack. Mummy was there. Beautiful pick up by Shanahan. Lays the hand pass off. They swing it out wide. Noah Logie comes out of defence. His kick was under a bit of pressure, but it goes into open territory. Michael Coucher was there. Bursting through. Simon Panizza making the game his own. His kick forward was magnificent. And the mark has been taken by Jackson Ryan, who's been a real target in the forward line for the Williams Cats. Simon Panizza was just inspirational. Jackson Ryan, an opportunity to go 9 points ahead. Bulldogs are trying to match it to him, but too much desperation. In he comes, Jackson Ryan. It's a long kick, it stays right. 3 for 1 behind only. 7 goals 8 on the Toolmart scoreboard. And a margin of 4 points in favour of the Williams Cats here in the last term. It's brought to you by Mitchell Hall, which was built in 1895, and there's 22 rooms of accommodation in the heart of Wagin. Give Phil a call on 98612 002. The kick in was good. Mark's been taken by McMahon. Can the Bulldogs dig themselves out of here? Goes along with the kick. Mark was good. Taken there by Brown. Brown drives the ball long. Right half forward. Seeds was there. Hand pass over the top was a bit high. Sweeping hand pass forward was good. It sets it up. Jemo Davidson. Oh, he just sprays the ball. Opportunity for a goal. And now the Bulldogs are missing them when they've got the opportunities. Toolmart scoreboard, 7 goals, 8 to the Williams Cats, 7 goals, 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 3-point ball game. Cats in front. 47. Plays 50. Nick Panizzari sees a long kick, no, decides to go short. Found Shanahan. Outstanding game today as well. Kyle Shanahan hasn't stopped trying all day. Well placed kick as it goes wide. Found its target. Couldn't quite mark the ball though. Threw it round level and yep, good call. Free kick goes Wagin Bulldogs. And that's to Braden Watt. Watt, he's going to drive the long kick in. Robinson flew early. Front of the pack, it's rode, snapped, went forward. Seeds was there. It's fisted away. Good bounce. Will it come to him? No. Getting back deep in defence. And a little kick goes out from the Williams Cats. They're demanding a kick back into play, and that's what it's going to be. Free kick goes to the way of the Wagin Bulldogs to Nicholas McMahon.
I don't know what there is that.
Sees Robinson. A lot of early leads. He hangs onto the ball. Is there something else? He's just going to go long. Nick Panez has just camped under it. Fisted over the top. Did come to ground level. The big ruckman was there for the Bulldogs. Good tackle. Cooper Schultz was there. The Williams Cats cable, I think, with a hand pass. Got it out, and then a kick came out of defence. It goes long. Oh, out of bounds on the full. Free kick will go to the Wagin Bulldogs. I see Sean Ward out there for the Bulldogs, number 24. League debut as well. Late into the game. But George Gibson to come up with a free kick for the Wagin Bulldogs. They need to manufacture a goal here. He goes with the long kick forward, sticky hands. Bronson Harry. That is a beautiful capture, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Bronson Harry. Can he finish it off, Blake?
He's been good, Brondog. He's got clubs for hands. Hopefully on the left foot he can finish this off, Kevin.
Well, he needs to kick a goal. They're down 3 points. In he comes.
Done it.
Long, powerful kick right on the goal line. It might have been fisted through. One behind only. Toolmart scoreboard. 7 goals, 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs. Makes them 58. There's a 2-point margin in the game with the Williams Cats in front. Kick came in long. Gee, that was a big fly by Ryan. Cooper Schultz, good pickup. Can he find a target? Seeds was there. Couldn't capture the mark. Ground level. Taken there. Snap on goal. Goal on the board to the Wagin Bulldogs. Johnny Lee roved it beautifully off Seeds. And that is a contender for the CSBP Fertilisers. Goal of the day. They hit the front by 4 points. The Wagin Bulldogs go to 8 goals, 5. Leading the Williams Cats 7 goals, 8. Here in the last term, brought to you by Mitchell Hall Hotel with 22 rooms of accommodation available. Give Phil a call, 98612 002. Blake Davies in commentary.
Oh, Johnny Lee there, read it like a book off Seeds' arm, and you back him in from there. Bulldogs needed that one, Kev.
Absolutely, they've hit the front by 4 points. Well, this is going down to the wire. And Bronson Harry's been so important as well in the forward line for the Wagin Bulldogs. This time, Ruck set himself. Ryan flew high. He won it down. Good pressure, and Shanahan was pulled down. Going nowhere. It's desperation. It's very important to win the ball out of the centre here. Ruckman did really well. He's going to give away a free kick, though. And Ryan comes up with the free kick for the Williams Cats. So, Jackson Ryan thumps a long kick into the forward line. Reading it was Tommy Flay. How many marks is that in defence for Tommy Flay? Turns. His kick away was good. He found Max Mummy coming out of defence. Mummy drives the ball to Logan Finlinson. Marks on left centre wing, then fell over. Pops a little hand pass out. Backs to Max Mummy. Gee, it was dangerous, but it's come off so far. Goes long. Ground level, who's there? Coming through was Shawnee Gartlett. Knocked it to his advantage. Hand pass over the top. We're looking for Robinson. Oh, the Cats get back in desperation, though. And they bottle the ball up some 20 metres out from the Wagin goal. Almost come off. But great work to the Williams defence. Nick Panizza's picked up. And the snap-on goal, was it Johnny Lee? I think it was Johnny Lee. He snapped a goal, and that is a big contender for the CSBP Fertilisers Goal of the Day. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, 9 goals, 5. So the Wagin Bulldogs leading the Williams Cats, 7 goals, 8. Blake Davies in commentary.
Oh, I'm a little bit excited up here. Kev, I might have slipped one of the bad words out, but it's been a long time since we beat Williams in the league, and Johnny Lee has come to life here in the last quarter.
Absolutely, a 10-point buffer in favour of the Wagin Bulldogs. Well, the question was asked after an early press from the Williams Cats. They forced their way to the front, and Wagin have responded. 10 points, still a close game, still anybody's game. Back to the centre they go. Rockley, no real direction when it went down. A free kick is going to go the way of the Wagin Bulldogs. And out of there goes George Gibson with the kick. It was good, and the mark was in front. Was it Lee?
Johnny Lee again.
Tell you what, he is on fire in the last quarter. And Lee into the corridor, big fly. Who's behind? Turn to Bronson Harry. Quickly on his boot, he sent it forward, and getting back was Josh Coucher in defence. He marks the ball. He goes wide. Might be Cable on the end of it. Pops a hand pass out wide. The Williams defence, I think Logie, his kick away is going to fall short. Logan Finlinson's there. He marks the ball for the Bulldogs. Now it's the Bulldogs' turn to press the ball in. The kick forward was excellent. Mark's been taken by Max Money.
He's been good, Kev.
He is a good player. So Mummy with the ball for the Wagin Bulldogs. He goes with the short kick out wide to Harry, is it? Or is it Seeds?
Big Rockley, I think.
Oh, Big Rockley. Jeez, it wasn't one of the ones I said. And Rockley drives along with a kick. Bronson Harry, was it? Strength. Used his body and took a courageous mark. A contender for the Sports Power Narrogin Mark of the Day. Wow, there's been some fantastic marks taken today. High ones and that, but that was a really, really strong mark.
Good contest with Panizza there. These easy to beat.
No. Bronson Harry, can he finish it off with a goal? Can he get 10 goal number 10? In he trots, kick off his boot. He steered it through for one behind. Toolmart scoreboard. 9 goals, 6 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 65, leading the Williams Cats 7 goals, 8. 50. 15 point margin, is it? 60, yeah, 15 point ball game to the Wagin Bulldogs. Okay, no, I haven't quite got that right. 460. Okay, let's get back to 10 point margin. Okay, ball's thrown in. Shanahan at the front of the pack. Okay, does well. And he's going to be felled late. There's going to be a free kick down the field. Goes the way of Michael Coucher. Coucher with the ball for the Williams Cats. A long kick, Flay behind. The ball's fisted forward, taken by Charlie Coucher. Under pressure, the kick is high, over the top. Schultz is there. How's the bounce? Comes Wagin's way. Hand pass back. All sold his teammate into trouble. Play on's the call. Now holding without it. And a free kick will go the way of the Wagin Bulldogs. And that is out wide to, is it Menengola? Not sure. Might be Loves. We couldn't pick him. Fair away. It goes towards the left centre wing. Might be Ward. Hand pass over the top. Ryan drills the kick in, does Ryan. That's a good kick. And down there waiting for it was a player in Logie? No? Not sure. Someone I just can't quite spot him, unfortunately. Or might be, well, not even going to say. Here he comes. Good long kick. It's going to go across the face. It's going to tumble out of bounds as well. And we'll have a throw in deep left full forward pocket. For the Williams Cats, they're 10 points down. They need a goal. It's up the scoring end. Ball to be thrown in. Might be Riley Ford. As it went to ground level, Bedlin got the hand pass out. All sorts of pressure. Max Mummy swung the hand pass out wide as the siren sounds. And the Wagin Bulldogs have run out winners over the Williams Cats. 9 goals, 6. 60 defeated the Williams Cats 7 goals, 8-50 in a cracking game of football. With me in the commentary this afternoon, Blake Davies. A few comments on the game, Blake. It was a ripping game.
Oh, you're not wrong, Kev. Sitting up here watching it with you blokes was unreal. Williams dug in all day. Thought the Bulldogs might have been in trouble at some stage, but they're heavy ball movers, and the back line of Tom Flay, Brown and Menangola, I think, got him over the line, and inspirational last quarter from Johnny Lee and Bronson Harry.
Yeah, certainly was. Fantastic game of football. We're going to take a break up here with Big K Footy, go back to the studios. We'll get ourselves organised and come back with our awards on today's proceedings. But the Wagin Bulldogs did run out winners, 9 goals, 60, defeating the Williams Cats, 7 goals, 8-50. Back to you, Flegel, and we'll come back very soon.
Oh, that was a cracker.
Well called.
An absolute cracker that was.
Oh.
Great job, Kev. Go for a whiz and I'll come. You need me to come back?
Hey?
Join you?
Yes.
Righto.
Yes.
Go for a whiz.